What surprised you most about teaching in America? That first couple months, things were so different. There were so many different changes. But the first thing I could say is the use of acronyms killed me. I remember they had a planning period faculty meeting. This was like in August, September. And I just sat there. I remember I had that little notebook and I just closed the book. After about 20 minutes, I just closed the book. And I just sat there and I zoned out because I was so loud. I felt so stressed. Like they were just talking, using these whole lot of abbreviations and acronyms. And I was like, what the hell are they talking about? Sorry. Like, they were talking about SE lead and SLO, that you need to complete the SLO and you can get your information from Enrich or something. I don't remember what it was. And then you need to ensure that you talk about the IPs and the 504s, and there were so many acronyms. They were just listing out like, I'm just like, crickets, like what? What? It was a lot. And I just felt overwhelmed, but I took it one day at a time, and yeah, I learned them now. I know what everything, like if I should go into a meeting and they're talking, and I feel like I even start talking like that, like chances are if I'm explaining something to a new teacher, I might end up doing the same thing because I'm used to it. But yeah, student support system was one of the things that really surprised me. So in the high school, middle schools and so forth, they have special teachers, which act as resource teachers. And then you even have those students with like disabilities at the school as well. Like in Jamaica, you wouldn't see that they would go to a different school. There, you have specific teachers that deal with those who might be in a wheelchair or stuff. They teach them something, like a different pathway. They wouldn't, if they're not able to manage, they're not going to be in the regular classroom, but they still are in the building. So that was something that was a bit different, very unique. IEP is individualized educational plans. You have to work with those, try to ensure that you are completing whatever the student has on that plan. So if they need to sit at the front, they need to sit at the front, extra time for tests, small group testing and so forth. So you need to be mindful. I think you can get sued and we don't do that. Same thing for 504 plans, behavioral plans. Counselors are the ones who all of the student class selection and all of that. That was very different. That was different. MTSS, multi-tier system support, I think. I don't remember what that means. But yeah, small grouping and stuff. And there's a lot of intervention plans, and it was a whole lot of stuff. So it was a lot of different stuff that I had to get accustomed to. But eventually you figure it out and you get used to it too. Students receive a lot of support, but teachers play a huge role in making those supports effective. It can be exhausting, but you gotta do what you have to do.